Can you believe it? It's round 10 and the season is nearly come to a close. You join us here in Torrent as we look back through the season. Well, as it stands at the moment, Ty is sitting at the top with 124 points, 10 points ahead of Bartos. And that battle, of course, is what's been keeping us watching all the way through. And then joint is Magic and Freddie. I know we spoke to Freddie and he wanted to be in that top 3 spot, and that still is very definitely possible. Well, there's been so much action going on throughout the season, and the two men that have been at the forefront of it all, Kelvin Tatum and Nigel Pearson. How are you doing, guys?
All good, fine, thanks very much.
Well, it's been a spectacular season. Nicky came back and brought all the excitement. Greg's just shown truly how good he is. But guys, Kelvin, first of all, what's your favourite moments?
Well, there's been plenty of them. It's been an exciting season. I think the form of Woofenden at the beginning of the season was extraordinary. He could have won the first 4 Grand Prix. He won 2 of them, and he really was completely in control of the World Championship. I think that sort of sums up that first half. Looking to the second half of the season, I think the bubble burst a little bit, but a highlight for me was when Vasilik won in Gorjov. He's not in the championship chase, of course, but it was a remarkable ride.
Well, he certainly had a good season. Once he came back from injury, Craig wowed us at Cardiff as well. Nigel, we hear your voice getting higher and higher and more excited throughout the round. So what are your favourite moments?
I think it's been a terrific season again for the Speedway Grand Prix. It's been really enjoyable going on the tour. I think when Bartosz Marslik won in Cardiff, that was a real turn point in the series, because Ty dominated the first half, as Kelvin said, and had a wonderful Speedway of Nations as well. But when Bartosz won in Cardiff, it really did start a surge from Smarslik. Of course, Freddie Lindgren was in the mix for a large part of it as well, but Smarslik emerged and has been in fantastic form. But then for what Ty did in Tetro, just shows that he's got bottle. You know, he's got the experience and he keeps calm in that situation. How he pulled that out of the bag, goodness only knows. That was pretty special in Tetro.
It was indeed, actually, and that showed a lot of character. And I think that, you know, he hadn't been at his best. You know, in Gorjov he got on the rostrum, but didn't make any starts. Kershgrove, of course, was a bit of a disaster. But to come back in Tetro, and as Nigel rightly says, that was a classy performance.
Now, we've had highs and lows, rain and sunshine. There's been so many amazing moments for you guys personally. I know you have so much fun in that commentary booth. So any moments that stand out? My favourite is, of course, you talking about changing a light bulb. That was particularly special.
Yeah, that is a highlight for me as well, because particularly when the light came back on and I'd actually changed the bulb, that was pretty special. And I do believe that I can now go on and do a little bit more DIY, only a little bit more. But no, as I say, the racing is always fantastic. I think that Warsaw was a superb way to kick the season off. I love going there, but Cardiff is always a highlight of the season for me. I love going there, and it's a great show.
Crowds are immense. Nigel, nothing quite like working alongside this man. So favourite moments working together?
Well, I think one of the favourite moments has to be Halstavik, when England beat Sweden in the World Cup on the afternoon, and we were stood there in Sweden enjoying watching the match happen. But no, great fun and all part of the tour. Wonderful series once again. The action has been so exciting. The best riders in the world. And again, I agree with Kelvin, that final that Vasilik won was spectacular. And Bartosz Marslik in Cardiff, everybody wanted, well, most of the people in the crowd wanted Ty Woofenden to do it. And Bartosz was like a party pooper, and he went on and did the business. Even right back to the early stages as well, when Freddie and Ty had a bit of a ding-dong in Prague. And that just shows the competitive nature of the series. It's just been wonderful.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, well, the battle will ensue all the way through till tomorrow night. Can Ty bring it home?
I have every confidence. I think he will. I think he'll do it just before the semi-finals. It's going to be a nervy night for him, but I just think that the 10-point advantage he has is a significant one. And for a rider to go through the card unbeaten is highly unlikely.
Okay, Nigel?
Yeah, I think obviously the 10-point gap means that Ty only needs 12 points, which doesn't sound too much. The key factor here, of course, is every point that Bartosz drops, Ty's target goes down. Every point that Ty scores, Ty's target comes down again. So it's in Ty's hands now. I expect him to win it. And just going into the winter break, if anybody needs any work doing around the house, Kelvin Tatum DIY services, no problem.
Solid, thanks guys. Okay, well the highs and lows will continue all the way through till tomorrow night. Make sure you keep up to date with all of the action across all of our social media and check in with the guys tomorrow night as the action continues.